This video is dedicated to all the CMA candidates, existing and potential. Please understand that CMA syllabus is changing from September 2024. Yes, September 2024. The best way to pass any professional certification is to know the syllabus inside out. In other words, you should know the content specification of any professional certification, whether it be CA, ACCA, CMA, Cma, CIA, CPA, whatever. So the key is to know what you would be tested upon. If you're new to my channel, I'm the commerce specialist. I create content covering learning outcomes of various academic qualifications and professional certifications, including life-changing business ideas and hacks. There are changes in CMA Part 1 and CMA Part 2 as well. Here I would like to tell you, with due respect, most of the institutions and individual tutors are teaching CMA to most of the candidates with the resources which are obsolete. I come across many students, they have sat with some tutors or institutions twice or thrice, they have attempted CMA exam, they failed. When I asked them, what did you study, from where did you study, and what are the contents you have gone through, I was shocked to know that they are studying hard, they're working hard, but at the wrong syllabus. So you please don't do that mistake. I'm going to tell you all the changes which you should expect if you're sitting in September-October 2024 examination. So let's talk about the changes. In CMA Part 1, these are the changes which have been made. The very first inclusion is consolidated account. Consolidation or consolidated financial statements. The second inclusion is contribution margin. You also expect other costing systems. And testing methods for internal control and control deficiency remediation and data management. So these are the 5 inclusions made in CMA Part 1. Now let's talk about what are the topics which are added to CMA Part 2. The very first inclusion is financial trend analysis. Then we have debt financing, discount rates, followed by types of business frauds, and data ethics. So guys, if you look at, there are almost 5 topics added in CMA Part 1 and 5 in CMA Part 2. Here I would like to remind you that CMA exam is out of 500 marks. 360 is what you need to pass. You have 100 MCQs which you have to finish in the first 3 hours, and a case study which you have 1 hour, and you have 2 case studies to do. So let me tell you, on an average, 1 MCQ is for 4 marks. So let me give you an example. Now this example is based upon my experience over 2 decades of teaching CMA candidates. When I come across candidates, they have worked hard, they have studied, very dedicated studies, but they never knew what is the right content. So XYZ places they study. Some of the time, I'm with due respect, the tutor themselves are not CMA qualified. So if they're not qualified, how would they know the content? Even if they're qualified, knowing the content and getting qualified are 2 different things. Let's say if I qualify today, I know the content. But what about after 5 years? Still I'm teaching. Do I know the current content? This is the question mark. So if you're a dedicated student, you have your top priority of passing CMA, make sure and ensure that you study with a tutor who's qualified, who's experienced, who knows the latest development in the syllabus, what has been included, what has been excluded. So if you look at the example here, your one MCQ is worth 4 marks. Now think about if you don't know about these new topics, and even if one MCQ comes from each topic, we're talking about 5 and 10, we're talking about 10 MCQs. Even if one MCQ comes on each of these topics, so we are talking about 10 MCQs. 10 MCQs into 4, we're talking about 40 marks. And I've seen students failing with, let's say they need to score 360 out of 500, which is 72%. I've seen students scoring 350, 340, 345. Why? It's not always they don't know it, it's that they know the wrong stuff. So it is very important that you know the correct syllabus, the applicable syllabus, the relevant syllabus if you're sitting in September-October 2024 attempt. So if you want to study CMA, feel free to choose any institution and tutor of your choice. If you want to study with me, send me a WhatsApp message. I'll send you the Google form and then leave it to the commerce specialist. So if you have any other question relating to CMA, feel free to leave a comment. I will reply to you as usual. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. That's one way to show that you value my work. If you like this video, please share it with your dear and near ones so that others can also benefit. Thank you so very much for your precious time. Love you all.